his tweet? I did. The fact that Hasan just found out about Hamza. Oh, is this the guy who was telling me about how hot I am and that he hates me for being hot? Hasan does not know him. What was he actually doing in Turkey? You replied to his tweet 3 years ago. It's Hamza. He's just joking. Chat, they're kidding. I think this guy is joking. Please don't be fucking weird.
And to whoever made this,
too late. I'm already weird. Okay, well, don't be. I don't want to watch the Legal Eagle team and what they have to say. What he has to say about the campus protests can make me sad. Bro, so horned up. He went to Turkey for a bootleg Hasan. This popular YouTuber launched a campaign to help kids in Gaza and other conflict zones. Then came the angry comments. This is popular kids YouTuber Miss Rachel Griffin Accurso. In her videos, Miss Rachel's whimsical voice is like a balm for many unyielding toddlers. Hi, hello, she chirps. She has 6.5 million combined followers on Instagram and TikTok. Here's the OG Miss Rachel video.
Thank you for your help. I am now on Cameo, and all the money raised on my end, fees, tips, it is all going to Save the Children's Emergency Fund for children in Gaza, Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ukraine. We opened it last night, and I took requests for 500 videos, and then we paused it so I can make those videos. And then I believe you can give them your email, so once I do those 500 and it reopens, you will be notified if you want to get one. It's called Messages for Littles to Help Littles. So the messages for these children help other children around the world. I also want to raise awareness about children's rights. Children have fundamental human rights: water, food, medical care, shelter, protection from violence, education. These rights are being violated, and these violations need to stop.
So she made this video, and apparently she got bullied by Zionist moms, and they made her cry for trying to help children. And like, not even just Gazan children. Okay, but the very fact that some of her help extends to the Gazan children was a bridge too far for some Zionist moms who did basically what Divorcelli's community does all the time and swarmed her shit, brigaded her into oblivion, and ended up cyber stalking and mass harassing her. So then she released this video.
The bullying is so bad. It's so bad. But I can handle this. Saying I don't care about all kids is like, it just hurts so bad. That is who I am. I love my neighbor. I love every child. Imagining for 1 second what a mom is going through, unable to feed her child, or give her child clean water, or keep her child safe. I can do this. I can do this.
I don't even have a baby and I love you, Miss Rachel. Who made Miss Rachel cry? Who's bullying Miss Rachel? Well, CNN investigated that question and found out the answer for it. The backlash has started 4 days earlier after Accurso announced a campaign to raise money for children in several war-torn parts of the world, including Gaza. She began receiving angry comments on her post asking why she wasn't also trying to help the victims of Hamas's deadly October 7 attack on Israel. You should be for all the children, not just the children in Gaza. Do you not care what Hamas did to all the innocent Jewish children on October 7th? One Instagram comment said. not realizing that potentially, you know, as a taxpayer, she's already helping defend Israel, as we all are. It's kind of the whole conversation about, you know, divesting from Israel. Anyway, you mentioned the children of Gaza in your video. How about the children held hostage? Do you care about all the children? Another commenter posted on TikTok. In the caption of her tearful May 16 video, Curso reiterated her concern for the world's children. Palestinian children, Israeli children, children of the U.S., Muslim, Jewish, Christian children, all children in every country, she wrote. Not one excluded. Her clarification was not enough to quell backlash from commenters who accused her of disregarding the pain of Israeli children. CNN has reached out to Accurso for comment. Between the polarizing Israel-Hamas war and fiery recent protests on U.S. college campuses, some social media influencers have felt the pressure to speak up. But the Miss Rachel episode is a reminder that even the most innocuous influencers can face pushback when they wade into a thorny issue like the Middle East. CNN, you will never see the person who wrote this article. You will never see a happy moment for the rest of your life. I have placed a curse upon you and 7 generations. The fact that you wrote an article about a YouTuber who basically made the mistake of mentioning that she believes Gazan children are human beings and has been receiving mass cyber harassment as a consequence of that, only to turn around and be like, it's a fiery conversation and a lot of people are dumb bitches who don't understand. Kind of like Miss Rachel. She just doesn't understand. It's a thorny issue. Are you fucking insane? That's crazy. Speaking of Israeli hostage children, Ron Dermer is the only war cabinet member other than Netanyahu who didn't accept the request of the hostage families to meet them today. Yeah. The hostages. Anyway, she raised $50,000 within hours for children affected by the war. Accurso was an educator who used videos filled with songs and games to help toddlers and parents navigate early childhood years. Her series, Songs for Littles, features catchy educational tunes that are popular with both parents and young children. Her videos are a hit with 9.8 million subscribers on YouTube. Accurso said her earnings from the videos will go to Save the Children's Emergency Fund for kids affected by war and mentioned Gaza along with Sudan, Ukraine, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Hopefully I can make one little one smile by giving them a personal video. A day later, she posted another message on the horrifying effects of war. We should be ashamed how children in the world are suffering. Accurso paused the request. We already mentioned it. Then came the backlash. She posted a tearful video with the comments turned off on Instagram. Instead of her trademark pink t-shirt and denim dungarees, she was barely visible in dim lighting and clutching what appeared to be a blanket. She did not go into the details about the bullying she said she received and has disabled comments on YouTube and some Instagram posts. She also received supportive messages. Another added, "You are the Mr. Rogers of our baby generation. Thank you for using your platform in such an influential way." My little 1-year-old is a simp for Miss Rachel. She HPs. Divisive issues can be tricky for social media influencers, expert says. Hamas-led militants killed about 1,200 people in southern Israel on October 7. In response, Israel launched a just war against Hamas that continues 7 months later. Why the fuck is Miss Rachel talking about this anyway? It's like the person who wrote this article, it feels like she wrote the article well after she was done writing Miss Rachel slurs. More than 14,000 children have been killed in Gaza since the war started in October. Rafah is a city of children, UNICEF spokesperson James Elder said this month. Accurso is one of a number of social media influencers who have used their platforms to raise funds for as the humanitarian crisis unfolds in Gaza. She describes herself as an ambassador for Save the Children. Giselle Lagarde, an online performance and personal branding coach, says joining conversations on such a divisive issue can be tricky for social media influencers like Corso, whose brand is built around kids. Yeah, she should shut up and dribble. Miss Rachel is someone who is looked at as an educational resource for young children, a neutral force and a safe place separated from any of the dangers of the outside world, she said. Parents want to feel that they can step away from the screen and not have to worry about their children consuming content outside her traditional programming. Thank you, Ugarde. Ugarde said she advises influencers to assess whether wading into polarizing issue aligns with their mission and brand. Dude, how cynical. We brought a fucking bloodless dipshit to offer commentary on this from the perspective of their personal brand. There is a fucking genocide happening, which you even acknowledge up here without saying that is a genocide. 15,000 children have been killed in Gaza. The fuck do you mean? Shut up and babysit my children from the iPad, bitch, is insane. God, I fucking despise these people in media. My baby's first words were the Shahada. How could Miss Rachel do this? Yeah. Yeah, well, your baby's going to see Jannah. So, isn't that great? Okay. I don't really care about Apple's 100 top 10 best music albums of all time. I don't know why people wanted me to tell you how I feel about that. I don't listen to music. We talked about Rishi Sunak. Oh, here. This is Terrence Howard.
When you say rebuild the periodic table, what do you mean specifically?
Well, the way the periodic table is laid out, the periodic table they have now,
Let's see.
it looks like a box. It looks like a straight box.
Are you going to address this?
They don't show that hydrogen has the same tone as carbon.
What do you mean by tone?
Same tone, same key